Call the Dickinson County regular meeting to session 18th of January 2024. Please stand for flag salute.
Pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Approval of the agenda as presented. There is no additions to it. I'm so moved we approve it.
Second it.
Been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? If not, all those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Our consent agenda, minutes of the January 11th meeting, payroll of $421,381.33. Utilities, wire, $9,709.37. Abatements of $17,869.08. Thank you, Lynn. Credit card wire, $37,053.62.
I move to approve the consent agenda. Second.
Been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Opposed? Motion carried. Commission comments and reports. Ron?
I just want a quick thank you for the road crew, the highway department out here for these days that we've had some pretty tough snow days, ice days, and their time that they spent with the county. We want to all make sure that we let them know we do appreciate that protection that they provide for us on those roads.
Thank you, Ron. Lynn?
We have a Central Kansas Mental Health Board meeting coming up on Monday. I plan to attend that. And then this past week, we also had the Dickinson County EDC meeting and had an update, and things are going well there. And they have projects that they say timeliness. There will be a time that they can share some of the information and announce some good things that are happening. But right now they're working out details.
Thank you, Lynn. Earlier this morning in our work session, Emily Nichols, our 911 director, was in. One of the highlights, I guess, or one of the lowlights would be is the update on their AED locations in the county and in the cities of stuff. I have nothing else to comment on. Commission comments? Anybody from the public out there? No. No. Presentations, petitions, or other public comments? County official administrators? Janelle?
Commissioners, as Ron had noted, the highway department was out all weekend to clear the roads, and we appreciate that. And the first responders that were out as well. I know that there were quite a few accidents that were worked. The highway department is finishing up on a bridge at 150 1500 Avenue. They've been trying to do that for a while, but the weather kind of put a stop to that. And then they're going to move to a bridge at 588 Barn Road. John Holtgren and a couple of his staff members also traveled to Missouri and picked up the 2 new ambulances that you had approved last year in November, actually. So we'll make arrangements for you to go to the EMS station and take a look at them. The other 2 were traded in, so they are Osage Company is working with them to get those sold and get them off of our property. So, and I know Craig had mentioned First Road. The thought was they would be able to pour the deck at 1145 First Road, but unfortunately with the weather that has been put off. I don't have an update as to when that could take place. Maybe next week, we'll see. As soon as Martin has an update though, he'll let me know, and then I'll make sure that you're apprised of that.
Thank you. Doug?
As you know, we're going to lose one of our team members off of the contracts, and so I'm in the process of trying to fill that position, and I've got some correspondence out. I'm just waiting to hear back. We'll see how that part plays out, but I, at this time, feel confident that we'll be able to come up with just the right person for that position by the end of the month. So that's the plan. That's all I have. Thank you.
Thank you. Notice the communications. We got a letter here from the city of Abilene on March 21st, 2022. The city of Abilene held a public hearing and passed an ordinance establishing the Golden Belt Housing Development Incentive. Is open here. I had it earlier. There'll be an ordinance that should be published March published March 24th about the
It's their rural housing incentive,
authority, rural housing incentive district number.
right?
Yeah, it's a letter notifying if they've reapplied for the rural house. Correct?
Correct. There's a process that they have to follow through
Notifying.
for that, right?
No resolutions, introduction or consideration of resolutions, no unfinished business. Other business, appoint commissioner to the Dickinson County Economic Development Corporation Board.
And I apologize, that was missed last week when you were doing the reappointments and the resolution, for county business, and that was missed. So this past year, it has been Lynn, and you are a voting member of the EDC board, and I think Craig was the proxy. So.
You don't have trouble, Lynn, doing the same way before?
Works out pretty convenient, so.
I move that Lynn be the vote, be our delegate, and I be the voting proxy.
I'll second that.
Been moved and seconded. Any other discussion? Not all in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Aye. Opposed, motion carried. The roof proposal for Stroh Hall. Now,
Commissioners, we had been notified from the fair board that there was a leak out at Storrow Hall. So we contacted Meridian Roofing Solutions. They're out of Topeka, and they had put the roof on courthouse and the new building, and then also at the highway shop this past year. They've been very good to work for. This is a flat roof, a membrane roof, like what we have up here. There are few and far between companies that would be able to handle that. And I can tell you that they have done an excellent job for us. So this is a 12,161 foot square roof that we're going to have to replace, and they'll have to take off between 8 and 10 inches of materials to get it down to the deck. I think this roof was probably put on, I don't know, possibly in the 80s. Not 100% sure. We don't have any records of that. So it's been on there for a very long time.
Was it during the remodel?
That's what I'm thinking it was. I think so. I think so. I've not been able to find any documents as to when this roof was replaced. So
the sales tax went on in 90.
Sales tax went on in 93. So maybe it was then. I'm not 100% sure. So, but like I said, there's not many companies that are able to do this type of work. Unfortunately, with the tear off of that material, they've discovered that the insulation is crumbling. It's no longer good insulation, so to speak. So they'll have to take it down to the deck. And then also we are recommending that we add gutter guards to it as well. There's a lot of leads that get stuck in there, and staff doesn't have time to get this cleared out as much as they should. So the total cost would be $224,800 with the gutter guards. To replace that, the funding would come out of our capital fund to take care of that. We'd have a new roof on it. There's a 20-year warranty on this. It's a 20-year manufactured, no dollar limit material and labor warranty. And they'll be installing seamless gutters and downspouts. They'll have walk pads to all the ladders and the AC units. And there's 8 AC units that they'll also have to lift and install the roof under. The exhaust hoods as well. They're going to put in an insulation starting at, how did they word this? Starting at 2 inches and then tapering to a 1/4 inch per foot with a foam adhesive. And then they'll have a secure rock cover board that will go over that. And then they'll install the roofing system per the manufacturer specifications. So they have been very good on the roof when we've had some issues here, and at the highway department, they're very responsive. So our recommendation would be to approve the bid.
Janelle, what would be the time frame? When could they start?
They could start, if we sign the contract today, they could start scheduling this in April, and it'd be about 10 days that they would be there working on this.
Any more penetrations after coming through the kitchen, or is that? Not going to change anything in there.
I don't believe so.
I didn't think there was, but
No.
I thought they were going to use all the existing
You
vents.
use the existing vents in that. So, and they didn't talk about changing the layout. So it doesn't make sense, honestly, to do that. So.
Any other questions for Janelle? Not to have a motion to approve this bid from Roofing Solutions.
I'll make
So
a
moved.
I'll second it.
So the motion's been made and seconded for the amount of
$224,800.
$224,000.